Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee and Talk in English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Liam. We're really happy you're here with us today. If you're new here, please subscribe and like this video.
We're here to help you practice English in an easy and fun way. Today we're learning how to talk about personality in English, how to describe yourself, other people, and first impressions in a natural way.
All right, ready? Let's go. Grab a coffee and let's chat.
Okay, Liam, personality is such a big topic, but people talk about it all the time.
Especially when you meet someone new. Like, what are they like?
Exactly. What are they like is a super common question. It's not about appearance, it's about personality.
Right. If someone asks, what's your friend like? You don't answer, he's tall. You answer, he's funny or he's really chill.
Chill is a great everyday word. It's like relaxed, easygoing.
And easygoing is similar, someone who doesn't get stressed easily.
Okay, quick game. I'll say a personality word and you give an example sentence like a real conversation.
Okay, let's do it.
Outgoing.
My sister is super outgoing. She can talk to anyone.
Perfect. Outgoing is like social, friendly, comfortable meeting people.
You can also say she's very social.
Or she's a people person.
A people person means you like being around people.
Now, introverted.
I'm more introverted. I like small groups.
I love I'm more. That's such a natural way to soften it, like you're not putting yourself in a hard box.
Exactly. You can say I'm more of an introvert or I'm pretty introverted.
Pretty here means quite, not beautiful.
Yes, English is funny like that.
Another phrase people use is it depends, like I'm introverted, but it depends. If I'm comfortable, I can be really talkative.
Talkative means you talk a lot, usually in a friendly way.
Okay, let's talk about first impressions, because personality shows up fast when you meet someone.
First impressions are wild because you meet someone for 5 minutes and your brain is like, I know who this is.
And sometimes you're right, and sometimes you're so wrong.
Totally. People often say, at first I thought you were.
Yes, at first I thought you were serious, or at first I thought you were shy.
Shy is common. It means you're quiet around new people, maybe a little nervous.
I think quiet is a softer word than shy.
True, quiet is neutral. Shy suggests a feeling, like nervousness.
And then there's reserved. That's like calm, not overly expressive, a bit private.
Reserved sounds a little more formal, but still normal to use.
Here's another super common thing. People confuse confident with arrogant.
Oof, yeah. Confident is positive, comfortable with yourself.
Arrogant is negative, like you think you're better than everyone else.
And cocky is another word people use. It's like overconfident in an annoying way.
If you want a softer option, you can say a bit full of himself or full of herself.
That phrase is very natural, kind of judgmental, but people use it.
Also, humble is the opposite vibe, confident but not showing off.
Showing off is when you try to impress people on purpose.
Example, he's good at everything and he knows it. He loves showing off.
We all know one.
Okay, let's do a mini story, a first impression that was totally wrong.
Oh, I've got one. I met someone at work and they seemed cold, like not friendly.
Cold is a strong word, like emotionally distant.
Exactly. I thought, wow, they don't like me. But later I realized they were just focused and quiet at work.
That's a great phrase. They're just focused. Focused means concentrating.
And outside work, super funny, super warm, totally different vibe.
Warm is such a good personality word too. Friendly, kind, welcoming.
Let's build a little vocabulary list through conversation without it feeling like a list.
Okay, personality words you actually hear in real life. Kind, funny, sweet, down to earth.
Down to earth is great. It's like practical, normal, not fake, not trying too hard.
Like someone you can relax around.
Exactly. You can say, she's really down to earth, easy to talk to.
Easy to talk to is a perfect phrase.
And approachable. That means people feel comfortable coming up to you.
Approachable is like the opposite of intimidating.
Intimidating is when someone makes you nervous because they feel too intense, too serious, too important.
Some people also say he has a strong personality.
That one can be positive or negative depending on tone.
Like, it can mean confident and energetic, or it can mean stubborn and loud.
Stubborn is another keyword. It's when someone refuses to change their mind.
And if you want a softer word, strong-willed.
Strong-willed is like stubborn but with respect.
Another pair, honest versus blunt.
Honest is positive. Blunt is honest but too direct, no filter.
No filter is a very modern phrase. It means you say whatever you think.
Like, she's funny but she has no filter.
That's so accurate.
Then there's sarcastic.
Sarcastic humor can confuse learners.
Yes, because the words sound positive but the meaning is the opposite.
Like if it's pouring rain and someone says, "Oh, great, perfect weather."
That's sarcasm.
Another useful word, thoughtful.
Thoughtful is when you do kind little things, remember details, ask how someone is doing.
You can say, "That was so thoughtful of you." That's a nice compliment.
Okay, now let's practice how to describe yourself without sounding too formal or too intense.
Yes, because saying "I am" can feel strong. People often soften it. If someone asks, "How would you describe yourself?" that can feel like an interview.
Totally, and you don't want to sound like a robot.
So you can start with, "I'd say I'm,"
I'd say I'm pretty easygoing.
or "I'd say I'm more on the quiet side."
On the quiet side is such a natural phrase. It means you're generally quiet.
Another one, "I'm the type of person who,"
Yes, like I'm the type of person who needs a plan.
or "I'm the type of person who likes trying new things."
That's a super easy structure for learners, and it sounds natural.
And if you want to sound balanced, you can say, "It depends on the situation."
Like, I'm talkative with friends, but at work, I'm more quiet.
Another phrase people use, "I can be,"
I can be a little impatient sometimes.
that sometimes makes it softer.
And a little is also a softener. It reduces the intensity.
Let's talk about compliments about personality, because that comes up in friendships and dating and work.
You're so easy to talk to.
You're really good at listening.
You're so calm.
And a fun one, you have good energy.
People say that a lot now. It's like you feel positive to be around.
But you can also say you're a vibe.
Very informal, but real.
You're a vibe means your vibe is nice. Your presence feels good.
Okay, let's do a realistic moment. Two friends describing someone they've just met.
Yes, like after a party or a meeting.
Perfect, start it.
So, what did you think of Alex?
Honestly, super friendly, really easy to talk to.
Yeah, and I felt like he was really genuine.
Genuine is such a good word. It means real, sincere, not fake.
Not fake is a simpler version, yes.
And then you can add details. He asked questions, he remembered names.
Those are signs of a thoughtful person.
Okay, now let's talk about the introvert versus extrovert topic because people love that conversation.
People love labeling themselves as introverts or extroverts.
And sometimes they do it like it's a personality horoscope.
I'm an introvert, so I can't answer phone calls.
To be fair, that's kind of true.
Okay, maybe.
But a more natural way to talk about it is energy.
Yes, like big crowds drain me or I need alone time to recharge.
Recharge is like recharging a phone battery. You recover energy.
Alone time is common too, time by yourself.
And extroverts might say, I get energy from being around people.
Or I hate being alone for too long.
Another middle word is ambivert.
That exists, but it's less common. You can just say, I'm kind of in between.
In between is simple and natural.
Okay, let's do a friendly argument. Which one are you?
I'm a social introvert.
That's a perfect modern label.
I like people, I like talking, but I need recovery time after.
So after a long social day, you need a quiet night.
Exactly. And if I don't get it, I feel irritated for no reason.
For no reason is such a real phrase. Like you can't even explain it.
How about you?
I think I'm more extroverted, but I'm picky with my social time.
Picky is usually for food, but it works here too.
Yeah, like I don't want random plans every day.
You want meaningful plans.
Exactly. I love a deep conversation, but I don't love small talk for hours.
That's another personality trait, deep versus surface level.
Surface level is like basic conversation, not personal.
And deep is more emotional, more thoughtful.
Okay, now let's talk about quiet people, because quiet doesn't always mean shy.
Yes, quiet can mean confident and calm. Quiet people sometimes get misunderstood.
People assume quiet equals nervous, but sometimes quiet equals observing.
Observing means watching and noticing details.
You can say, I'm just observing, or I'm just taking it in.
Taking it in means absorbing the moment, noticing what's happening.
Also, some people are quiet because they're not comfortable yet.
And then when they relax, they become more talkative.
That's why warm up is a useful phrase.
Like, give me a minute, I'm just warming up. It means you're getting comfortable.
Another personality word is supportive.
Supportive is when someone encourages you and has your back.
Has your back is a great idiom. It means they support you.
She always has my back is common.
Then there's reliable.
Reliable is someone you can count on. They show up, they do what they say.
Count on is another great phrase.
And the opposite?
Flaky.
Flaky is someone who cancels a lot or doesn't follow through.
Like, he's nice, but he's kind of flaky.
Kind of softens it. That softening language makes you sound more natural and less harsh.
Another opposite pair is organized and messy.
But people often say I'm a mess emotionally too.
True, I'm a mess today can mean your life feels chaotic, not just your room.
Then there's laid back.
Similar to chill, like calm, not stressed.
He's super laid back. That's very common.
Now we should talk about how to say something negative about someone without sounding rude.
Yes, because real conversations include polite honesty.
Like describing a difficult coworker.
Or a friend who's always late.
Let's do a scenario. You're describing someone and you want to be honest but not mean.
Go.
Okay. How's your new coworker?
He's smart, but he can be a bit intense.
That's perfect. Can be plus a bit is a polite structure.
And intense can mean very serious, very strong energy.
Another option, she's nice, but she's not very approachable.
That's a polite way to say she's hard to talk to.
Or, he's not the easiest person to work with.
That phrase is super common. It's a softer way to say difficult.
You can also say, we don't really click.
Click means connect naturally, like the vibe matches.
We don't really click is a gentle way to say you don't have chemistry or connection.
And for friends you do click with, you say, we clicked right away.
Right away means immediately.
Another phrase, she rubs me the wrong way.
That's a good one, but it's more advanced. It means someone annoys you even if you can't explain why.
If you want simpler, something about him bothers me.
Or, I'm not sure why, but he kind of annoys me.
Also, people say he's a bit dramatic.
Dramatic means big emotional reactions or making things feel like a bigger deal than they are.
And sensitive is another one. It can be positive or negative.
Sensitive can mean caring and emotionally aware or easily hurt, so tone matters.
Speaking of tone, let's talk about how people describe humor.
Yes, funny can mean many types of funny.
Like witty, goofy, sarcastic. Let's do it. You pick a humor type and I'll react like a real friend.
Witty.
Witty is clever funny, quick jokes, smart comments.
Goofy.
Goofy is silly and playful, like you're not taking life too seriously.
Sarcastic.
Sarcastic is that saying the opposite humor, dangerous but fun.
Okay, now let's do a longer conversation where we describe ourselves and what kind of people we get along with.
So Mia, what kind of people do you get along with best?
I get along with people who are calm and open-minded.
Get along with means you have a good relationship, you don't clash.
Exactly. And open-minded means you're willing to consider different ideas.
I like people who are honest but not rude.
So, not blunt.
Right, honesty with kindness.
That's a great phrase. Honest but not harsh.
Harsh is like too strong, too sharp, not gentle.
I also love people who are curious.
Curious people ask questions, they want to learn.
Yes, and conversations feel easy with them.
I struggle with people who are always negative.
Like constant complaining?
Exactly. If someone always focuses on problems, it drains me.
It drains me, again, takes your energy.
But I also understand that sometimes people are negative because they're stressed.
That's a good point.
So instead of judging, I try to see what's going on.
That's a personality trait too, empathetic.
Empathetic means you can understand other people's feelings.
Some people say empathetic, some say I'm pretty empathetic, or just say I'm very sensitive to other people's moods.
Moods are emotional states.
Okay, what about you? How would you describe your personality in 3 words?
3 words, that's pressure.
Okay, take your time.
I'd say thoughtful, a bit introverted, and stubborn.
Honest.
I'm working on it. I don't love changing plans last minute.
That's also I like structure.
Yes, structure means clear plan and order.
I'd describe myself as friendly, energetic, and maybe a little perfectionist.
Perfectionist means you want things to be perfect, sometimes too much.
Yes, and it can be helpful, but also stressful.
Okay, now let's give listeners a bunch of natural question starters they can use when they're talking about personality.
If you want to talk about personality naturally, you need good questions.
Because questions keep the conversation moving.
Here are a few that sound normal. Are you more introverted or extroverted?
What are you like when you first meet people?
What kind of environment do you feel most comfortable in?
That one is great.
And what kind of people do you click with?
Or what traits do you value in a friend?
Traits are characteristics, personality qualities.
Another one, what's your communication style?
That's a good question for relationships and work.
Like, do you like to talk things out or do you need space first?
Talk things out means discuss until it's resolved. And need space means you need alone time to process.
Also, you can talk about love languages, but we'll save that for another episode.
Yes, that could be a fun topic.
Now, some personality words are confusing because they sound similar.
Like confident and comfortable.
Yes, comfortable is more about ease. Confident is about belief in yourself.
Another pair, quiet and shy.
Quiet is neutral. Shy suggests nervousness.
And serious and boring.
People can be serious without being boring.
Exactly. Serious can mean focused, responsible, mature.
Boring is rude. Another useful phrase is, he's not my cup of tea.
That's a classic idiom. It means he's not your type, not your preference.
And it's polite. It's softer than I don't like him.
You can also say, we're just different.
Very safe, very polite.
Okay, before we end, let's do a quick recap of the most useful phrases, like the ones you can use today. Let's recap a few natural ways to talk about personality without sounding formal.
To describe yourself, you can say, I'd say I'm more on the blank side. I'm the type of person who, and it depends on the situation.
To describe other people, you can ask, what are they like? And say things like easygoing, down to earth, approachable, thoughtful, or reliable.
If you want to be honest but polite, use softeners. A bit, kind of, can be, and not the easiest.
Like, he can be a bit intense, or she's not the easiest person to work with.
And for connection, we clicked right away, or we don't really click.
Most importantly, personality conversations sound best when you give a tiny example.
Like, she's outgoing, she talks to everyone. Or he's thoughtful, he remembers details.
Those little examples make your English sound natural and confident.
And it makes you sound like a real person, not a dictionary.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for listening. We're really happy you were here with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like this video. Turn on the bell so you always get notified when we post a new one.
And tell us in the comments how you'd describe your personality in 3 words and what topic you want next.
Grab a coffee and we'll talk again soon.